Hello and welcome back to Speed Freak Garage, home of power sports on YouTube. So today our seat mounts came in, yay. So they are, I don't know what they are, they're used Automac, they're specialty. They have to be specialty. You can't mount the seats without specialty seat mounts, which is just plain stupid. One thing I don't like about them that I see already is how thin this is, so I'm probably gonna get a big fender washer. And then this here, this is just not smart. This whole piece, there should be a triangle from here to here to kind of fill this in and make it stronger. So I don't know if I can get into a Pro-Am competition with these seat mounts, because this is not right. But I mean, it'll get the car driving so I can do whatever I need to do. So I'm gonna go grab my seats and we'll be back in a sec. So looking inside the car, basically we want to get our seat as low to the ground as possible, and basically in the most comfortable position while giving the maximum head clearance from when the roll cage will go in. So there's this big hump in the way, so the seat can't go all the way to the floor like it can in the back. And in the back, there's really nothing in the way. This stuff can kind of tuck away under here. I'm not really sure what these are for. Don't really care, but anyway. So we have the seat and we got the mounts sitting where they're supposed to sit. And basically, the front's got to come up to probably, well, let me put the bolts in and I'll show you how I did it. So I went ahead and put the back in that slot and the front in the top slot, and the seat's not really leaning back like I want it. But the problem is there's just no room under here. So I'm really confused how any seats would fit here or here. Seems kind of odd, but that's how we got it. So now we're gonna put it in the vehicle. And also I moved the seat as far forward on the bracket as I could, because if for whatever reason you got in a wreck, this would slide forward. So you want it already there. You want it, I mean, technically this should be all circles and these should be slots. This should not be slotted back here. That's a mistake. Again, I'm a little concerned about trying to go to a Pro-Am competition and they're gonna be like, nope, 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 nope. So the seat mounts fit, which is awesome because the last ones didn't even fit. We can close our door. Everything's good there. The seat kind of goes almost over center. That's fine. I can deal with that later. However, because I'll have the passenger seat as far back as I can get it. However, there's a couple issues. There's a lump in the carpet right under the seat bracket. There's a lump. I'm going to probably have to tear the carpet out, which sucks. That's a lot more work than I wanted to do right now. And also, I think the seat is too low. Let me show you what I'm seeing when so I got the seat positioned where I can get the clutch to the floor. So if I show you exactly my eye level, no, actually, let's see. My eye level that's exactly what I'm seeing. So, almost. So I ain't seeing shit. I'm not seeing shit. Like, it's too low. Way too low. So it needs to be like that. I don't know if I can even do that or not, but I'm gonna try. Okay, so I did a quick and dirty job of cutting the carpet out. So you can see I cut along the center console line, then I cut down. I almost hit this. Got lucky I didn't, because that would have been really bad. So watch out up here. And then I cut down, and there's all plastic here protecting the wire harness, sort of, and then I cut up. So, I mean, the right way to do it, obviously, is to remove all the carpet, which I will do in the future. But right now, I just want to be able to drive the car. And then I also cut this right here. I just sliced it and moved that piece out that was in the way. I like this little protector piece. I'm definitely going to keep that. So now I just need to vacuum it up and then get the seat readjusted and see if I can get a better seating position. Okay, so we got the seat in a better position. So I got both bolts at the top and the slant on the seat's pretty upright. Most people probably would not like driving like that. However, I still can barely see out the windshield. I'm assuming it's just the way the car is designed This doesn't help the freaking giant steering wheel is up here, but let me give you, so I am seeing, let's see, if I kind of relax, I'm seeing like that now. So I'm seeing a little better, but really not much. And the steering wheel is still in the way of my vision. And the steering column's not adjustable that I can tell. Yeah, it's fixed. It's a fixed wheel. So, and then there's another issue. I don't know if you can see in the dark, but the seat bracket is touching the wire harness. So that is not good, and I don't know what to do about that. I don't know if there's anything I can do about that. That's going to be a problem for sure. So I don't know. I don't know what that harness is for. In my friend's car, I don't think this harness exists at all. So that could be for the convertible top for all I know. I mean, who knows? Because there's also another harness, this harness going this way, which is the main harness. So I don't know what the hell all this shit is, but hopefully it's not important because it's probably going to get a hole rubbed in it eventually. But anyway, we're going to try and get the seat bolted down. I'll be back. Okay, so the seat's bolted down. I did 55 foot-pounds on the 4 floor bolts, and then on the 4 seat bolts, I only did 15 foot-pounds because I started hearing the fiberglass kind of creak a little bit, so I stopped. However, the seat has prevailing torque threaded inserts, meaning that they won't come loose. In fact, just getting the bolts loose with a wrench is hard enough, so it'll be fine. Anyway, now, the problem is the harness bar. So, the factory has several locations. This is a seatbelt grade location. This is where the belt holds on to, obviously. And this whole B pillar here is all strong enough to mount belts to. So we got all this to work with. Then we have this mount down here that's a seatbelt mount. We have this mount here is a seatbelt mount. This one here is a seatbelt mount, and this one here is a seatbelt mount. So we have to figure out some way to mount this bar. These bars are probably too long. I'm probably screwed on these, which sucks. I mean, I might be able to have one of my coworkers fix it real quick, like literally cut it and re-weld it for me, like in one day, and then paint it another day. I'm not sure. So what I did, because the harness bar geometry has to be right. If it's not right, then you're risking your life. So I got this big ass strap, and basically this strap is thicker steel, or about the same thickness steel as the original mount. I just need to drill out the hole and round the corners. Well, I need to cut it down to size, but you can see it just barely goes in. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to find a way to mount it, however I need to mount it. Sorry about the shitty view, and get bolts through it and get the harness bar mounted. Now, I don't think I can pick the harness bar up with one hand. I'm gonna try. I'm not gonna. No. Okay. So anyway, the harness bar, man, I don't know how I'm gonna fit it. I might get some zip ties and mock shit up with zip ties. I'm not so sure. But I guess the first thing I can do is take this over to the drill press, drill out the hole here, and then I want to use bigger bolts, so these holes maybe get drilled out. Anyway, I'll be back. Okay, so I finally got something mocked up. However, damn, that thing's caught. Come on. There we go. However, it is so far from the seat. It's really far from the seat. And there's no rules that I'm aware of that say it has to be super close to the seat. But God, is it far away from the seat. Like, I don't even know. Man, it's far away. I think my belts are long enough. I gotta go check. But I also have to decide how low the bar has to be, and there's a limit to how low I can make it. So it's supposed to have 0 to 10 degrees on your shoulder. So, I mean, I'm running out of metal right there. I am out of metal right here. Shit. Oh man. Yeah, I need somebody to help me with this. Like, I can't do this on my own. There's just some stuff you need help with. I don't know what to do. I mean, it's got to be right. You know, I could, well, it's not going to let me, but I could, I don't know. I don't think you're allowed to turn the bar like that. Fuck. I don't know. I need help. I'll be back some other day. But we're getting there. We're getting there. So actually, I think I figured it out. So that's an OEM seatbelt mount down there, so it's very strong. And I think if I connect these together, it might give me the right angle I need on the belts. We're gonna find out. I just need to connect them together real quick, and it's all like really loose. The belts look plenty long. Thank God I got the longer belts. So yeah, I'll come right back once I get the bolts hooked up. Okay, so I got everything mocked up. I actually got the crossbar, whatever, tightened all the way tight, 55 or 50 foot-pounds tight, but these are still loose. I gotta cut this and round it off and smooth it out and do all that, but I think this belt angle will be acceptable. Belt's got plenty of length, so that's good. I'm trying to think. I don't know where I want to to put the what would you call it? I don't know where to put the eye bolts for these hooks. I just don't see a good spot. Get this thing to go back. So, I mean, I don't think it's allowed to put the belt on the seat mount. I think that's frowned upon, like very, very frowned upon. I mean, it would work. Like, it would work if I put the eye bolt right here. I don't know. I don't think there's actually enough room for a bolt without ruining the seat. So, I mean, I could take these brackets out and drill a hole down here, and that way I have a little bit better belt angle. But I don't think that's allowed. Again, I have no idea. And this, which I was originally going to use this for the belts, because if you look, it's perfect, right? I mean, aside from maybe rubbing on this bolt, which also isn't allowed, so I don't know, maybe if it was down like this. But the problem is this is now in the way. So unless I can find a way to hook this, yeah, I have no clue. Don't ask me. I don't know. There's got to be a way, like I can, like a plate, and then hook on the plate, or I might have to go down here and put like a bolt all the way through the floor, but then it'll definitely rub on this, which is no good. I can't put an eye bolt here. I mean, this would be perfect, but the threads, I don't think the threads are right. I'll double check, but I don't know. There's a long way to go. Supposed to be ready for a drag race this weekend, but I don't think it's going to be ready. So I just need to be able to drive it on Friday to go get the title. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do that. I really need help, but you know, everybody's got a life. Everybody's busy. It's just the way it is. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.